Good morning, guys, from Mark. It's a lovely day here. It's about 9 in the morning. Sun is out nice and bright. See, it's just a freaking gorgeous day here. I can't see my face very well there, can you? Anyway, got this new... Now, why can't I move it? Got a new camera called the Femi Palm. Checking it out. Done a couple of test videos with it, guys, and I really highly suggest it. It's awesome. Anyway, so I'm out in the backyard watering my plants, and this is something I've never given a shit about in my life. I guess it's a product of getting old, because all of a sudden now I kind of like doing the plants. My grandfather used to have a vegetable garden, and it always seemed like the boringest thing on the planet to me. And now here I'm enjoying it. I will say this is kind of weird doing a video like this, because I'm just not used to talking to myself like this. So it's going to take some getting used to. But I'm kind of committed to doing a series of videos and letting people that I know see what it's like here. I haven't done a very good job of taking pictures since I moved to Denmark about I don't know, 18-20 months ago. We had a really hard winter. It was rain like every day. I'm guessing it probably didn't rain 3 days out of the whole winter, and it was just cold. You know, I'm from Texas, and San Antonio is where I grew up, and we lived in Austin the last 10 years. And, you know, I'm just used to really hot, humid weather. And come to Denmark, and humidity is still here. I live on an island called TSHAWN, city of Odense, and it's a lot colder, very far north. Anyway, just a big difference in weather. And the winters are long, and the days are short. In this winter, it didn't snow really at all. Might have had a couple of days where it snowed, but it didn't stick really. So it's the kind of cold weather where it's just above freezing and wet. And it was just really dreary, dreadful. So now that the summer's here, the days are long. The summer days are long. I was playing video games last night. I'm really worn out. I got a new video game channel on Twitch, and I had for me, which was a lot of viewers, and I didn't want to get off because my viewer average was up. So I kept streaming until about 4 this morning, and a few minutes before 4, maybe 3:40, you could already see that the glow of the morning had started. So the buildings across from me already had an outline of daylight to them, even though the sun wasn't up. So the days are long here in Denmark. We're really far north. It's a different world than Texas. I mean, the climate, the politics, the pace of the way people do their lives is just extremely different. You know, Americans are go, go, go. Life is hectic. And Texas is sort of a caricature of America. It's like America on steroids. You know, whatever's kind of the pulse of America, you see Texas, and this is just my opinion, guys. You can disagree with me. But Texas is just sort of that much more of the rest of the United States, how things are. I don't know if that makes sense. I should probably go into detail on it, but that's really not why I want to make this video. I just want to start making my video series, posting my videos on YouTube so that my family can see what it's like here, and maybe some other people watch it too. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna tag it. Testing my new camera out and watering my plants outside. My camera's getting wet because I'm not being very good. Matter of fact, I'll turn around here and show it to you. kind of hard for me to do because it's a... Anyway, I've got cabbage going here. This will really bore the hell out of you. And some squash. Look at my squash, has got a big flower on it, a big bloom going. My cabbage is getting mature. I don't see any really heads on them yet. This is a real messy garden because I know what I'm doing. We got some flowers mixed in, some tomato plants. That one's kind of tiny. All this stuff was from seed, and it's just, I don't know, I can't tell you how, whoa, can't tell you how oddly rewarding this is, doing a garden. I don't know if I got to turn off or wipe off my camera or not. I'm getting water all over everything. Hold on a second. Anyway, it's oddly rewarding watering my plants, growing them from seed. There's a few out here that weren't from seed. A couple of my biggest tomato plants, which you can see right here, those we bought at the store. And they're obviously much bigger, this one and this one, but you know, I've got other tomato plants like these two here. They're too close together. Those are from seed. These squash plants and the cabbage are from seed. And it's just, it's a miraculous thing. And you know, it's sort of the modern way to have question about God, and you know, people's faith is challenged on a daily basis, you know, if they're religious or not. But I can't help but to feel in some way more connected with God and the miracle of this world when you grow something from a seed. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe I just have some nonsense, but I think in my own weird way here, I feel a more spiritual connection with God just with these plants. And you know, I just feel thankful. Getting back to that's also makes me want to say something else about Denmark. I just think people here are just more relaxed. Life's a better pace. I mean, you'd be amazed at how many holidays are. It seems like every few weeks there's a 3-day weekend, especially lately. And people are just genuinely happy, really happy. I don't know why I can't get my camera to turn. It's not working right. My new camera probably got it wet. I'm trying to turn it back towards me. Anyway, people are genuinely happy here, and year after year you get Denmark is one of the top, if not the top, happiest place on the planet according to these happiness quotients that Forbes magazine puts out every year, by the way, a capitalist magazine. I mean, it's all about money. Forbes puts out this happiness quotient, and Denmark coming at the tops. If not, it's another socialist Scandinavian country. But for a capitalist magazine to put out a report of happiness, and every year it's a socialist country, says something. I can tell you right now, the people here are happy, and it's not because of the weather. Summers are short. I mean, the days are long in the summer, but the time period is very short, and it's wonderful. The weather here is very depressing in the wintertime, but despite that, people here are just in good spirits, happy. The grocery stores had no shutdown like, you know, I saw all over the world, not just the United States, but all over the world during the pandemic. You know, people had to run to all the grocery stores and wipe the shelves clean. I saw it. It was Germany. It happened. Just about you name all the countries that was getting coverage in the media. The grocery stores, the shelves were wiped clean of people. Couldn't get toilet paper. Here, that did not happen. It simply did not happen here. People just didn't rush to the store and take all the food. I'll admit I did a little bit hoarding. I'm an American in me. That fear is something that's instilled in me. You know, I don't want to pretend that the life is perfect here, but there's so many things that are right. You know, these riots been going on in the U.S. with police And I myself have been tortured by police, and that's another story I can maybe tell sometime. But you know,